It is garlic harvesting time. And today we are going to see the results of the bone meal. And by that, I mean these 5 rows I planted without bone meal. These 5 I planted with bone meal. And I'm going to pull them, and then I'm going to cure them a little bit, and then that way I can get all of the, or most of the dirt off of them, and then weigh each side to see what kind of results we get. Yeah, I'm thinking, look at the size of that thing. It's just huge. A couple of them are small like that, and that's what you get sometimes. You just, genetics. There are a few small ones here. That one's okay. That one's acceptable. Yeah, I got my dorky hat on. Oh, you want to hear a really funny story? This is hilarious. So I forgot to wear my hat outside the other day. I usually wear it, but when I'm just coming out to do something really quick, I don't bother throwing it on. Well, as you can tell, I don't have much hair up here. So I didn't have it on. And I was out here working longer than expected because I found something to do and I go, oh, I got to get this done. So I was working along and I felt the top of my head just in one area just get scorching hot. And I'm like, what the heck? And it was just really hot. And I had realized that I always put my glasses up like this whenever I'm walking around because these are my eyes, these are my readers, and I need them all the time. I had my glasses up here like this, and I'm working along, and the sun was beating down through the magnifiers of my glasses and burning my head. Now it wasn't enough to burn my scalp, but it was enough for me to go, ow, it's like, it was really funny. But you guys that watch my channel, you know all the stupid things I do. I mean, never a dull moment around me, I tell you what. That was so dumb. And I never thought about it, really. Now, if you've seen my channel before, my other garlic harvest, you'll notice I keep the stalks on them and I hang them in the garage. And that way, they do last a lot longer. And all winter long, I'm getting garlic out of the garage. But what I'm going to do with these, because these were an experiment, and I'm going to cut the stalks off anyways, I'm going to save the biggest bulbs and plant them again Halloween day or close to it. And then I'm making garlic powder out of the rest of them because I have a whole nother bed over here for just eating fresh garlic. So I'm not going to worry about cutting these off because I knew this was going to be an experiment. So I will harvest the rest of these and then spread them out. Dry. Well, that's a pretty good size one. Look at that. So, because I want to also dry them out because I want to get all the dirt off of them because dirt is heavy. So, and it's really hard to get the dirt off when the soil's wet. So, okay, so to cut the stems off here, I want to stay consistent on all of them and do them the same height. So what I'm doing is putting my 2 fingers here like this on the stem and then cutting right at the top of my finger here like that. And then I'm cutting the root off, just like that, as far down as I can go without cutting the garlic. And then I'm taking 1 layer of the skin off. Now these are paper thin, so these aren't going to add much to the weight, but I'm just doing this to get off the dirt. So I'm going to go ahead and do this on all of them, and then I will get back to you when I've done both the batch with the bone meal and the batch without. Okay, so this first batch is with the bone meal. I'll go ahead and throw all these in here. Okay, so we have 69.24 ounces. Okay, let's do the batch without. Okay, throw all these in. Okay, it's 60.9, so 60.95 ounces. Okay, so we have a difference of 9 ounces. I was actually expecting, before I pulled them, I was expecting a bigger difference. I thought the ones with the bone meal that we would have, there would be more weight, but because the stems were a lot bigger. But what happened was, as I was pulling them, I started noticing that I did actually have some quite large ones without the bone meal. So is it worth buying the bone meal and putting it in and whatnot? I really don't think so. I think that I'm just going to forego it next year, and because I got really good results without the bone meal. Now remember, I kept every one of them too. So when you harvest your garlic, sometimes you're going to get some throwaways. You're going to get little ones that are split and they started to kind of rot and whatever, and you just pitch those. But I kept every one of them, and I had the same amount of pieces in each batch. And so 9 ounce difference, I don't think I'm going to worry about the bone meal next time. So actually this is kind of a blessing. I don't have to worry about buying the bone meal, putting it in the hole, storing it, and the whole 9 yards. I can just completely forget about it and just do my normal mulching with my composted chicken manure and my worm castings in the spring, and that's it. I don't have to worry about anything else. I'm happy with the results because it's less work for me, it's less money, and yeah, it's less hassle. So yeah, 9 ounces, I'm not going to worry about it. So all right, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you all later.